This info might be more interesting for Jayco MS22 van owners. It relates specifically to that vehicle of ours. This is a bit of a tour of the mods that we've made to our standard Jayco van, and mods to suit our lifestyle anyway, not everyone else's, but anyway, here we go. So first of all, the shelf up above, we like that very much because it holds all our sunshades and what have you, and hats and cameras and stuff. Down below that, on over there on the left hand side, there's where we mount our tablet for navigation. We've put a few more little power points in the middle glove box there. The video camera actually goes into that little stand and houses there pretty good. That's just a crash camera. The curtains have worked out well. They reduce the noise for sure, and they're quite heavy, quite thick, and they keep the air conditioning up in the front of the van. It's pretty hot. Those air conditioners don't work too well. Mustn't get hot in Germany. And over on this side, this little fan's a little beauty. It's got its own battery, but you plug it in to charge it, and just when you're sitting around here on the table, it's really good. Then below that, I've got a double power point down the bottom down there, which you can't see, and a little 15-litre fridge here, or freezer that we use. It sort of doesn't seem to interfere with anything. Yeah, we've got that little level gadget there that we can argue about whether the van's level or not. Power point down there. We've got this USB charging bank, and it works great for charging phones and all sorts of things that we use. And I really like our little weather station. A bit of a yachty. I like to see what the barometer's doing. We put this little bit of aluminium upstand there because things kept flying off the shelf, so that's a help. Soda stream fits well, just jammed in the corner there. Table goes in two positions, so it gives it folded up there. It gives quite a bit more room in this area, and then you can quickly pop it out for dinner, and there you have it. Quite a large table. Helps with preparation as well. Folding rubbish bin there is very good. It's our heater tucked away in there behind the seat, and we got sick of falling over our thongs, so they live there. We added that light because it keeps the mozzies away a little bit, and you can make it quite bright if you want to. That's one of our storage facilities that Aggie's got sorted out there quite nicely. That's a good little light, and we made this little stand for our glasses and cups. Works quite well. It used to be our microwave, now it's our everything box.
Bread bin.
Bread bin, yep. That's a good place for the bread. Soap dispenser there.
There's they're
velcroed on, they don't run away. So down the back we don't use the table. We generally during the day have the just set up as settees, and it's great if you're sitting down having a coffee. You can put your coffee cup just there. Made an extra drawer underneath there, which is sort of quite handy. You'll find things. This is a quick glimpse of the bed making process. Still gives us access to the underside of the settees during the day, which is what we like. It's done pretty quickly. Those straps just click on. The bed's made in probably less than a couple of minutes. We put a couple of little reading lights there. They actually have a USB charging point in them too, which is really cool. It's our shower curtain there that we just leave it stored in that fashion. And it's deployed, ready for action. This is sort of outside or inside. I modified a few things here. I wanted to get, that's our big solar panel, our external solar panel just slides in there, and our ramps and what have you. But I normally, the end of that boot's here somewhere. I've extended it. I've actually pushed that bulkhead there further forward inside, and I'll show you why. There's a box in there with all our recovery gear in it, and I can access that from inside. And it made just this boot a little bit longer, a little bit bigger, and it probably hasn't, I don't think it's interfered with our living space inside at all. My fishing rods and what have you there at times, and I know you're not supposed to, but I couldn't help myself. I built a, I don't know, won't come undone yet. I built a drawer in there for my spanners, and I'm an old plumber, and I know there's a gas hot water system in there, but that's a risk you take. This screen here is a crim mesh screen. So it was just a crim mesh door I got from the dump, and we like it because we can leave our doors open at the night time. No one can break into the car, and it works really well for us. Up above that, I fabricated a little shelf, and it works pretty good because that's our ground sheet up there, and our awning for the end of the for the end of the awning. It slides onto the awning, peg it down to the ground, keep the sun out. So it's a handy spot to store that. You always run out of room in these things. This is that bulkhead I shifted. Then that storage box is in here, and that stores our recovery gear. Oh, I just found a bottle of wine. Excellent. I don't know if it's a good bottle. Oh, Shiraz. Yeah, that's not bad. Left over from the trip down the Margaret River. The big ugly mess there is there's a hole where all the plumbing goes up into the bathroom, and that's only just one of the holes through these fans. That was another one up there. So I've just gone around again because there's a few little gaps there that I'd missed, or pipe had moved or something since I'd done it. A couple of other places where the dust's been getting in, just where the door's closed, we've put extra foam there, and that's kept a fair bit of dust out. Also, on this back window here, there's been a bit of a problem there. We worked it out. So this trim was about that wide, and it was pushing against the rubber here, and dust was pouring in on that. So we cut it back so it would miss the rubber, and now it misses the rubber. It's good. I've also tightened up those receivers up there, just to tighten the back doors up. A lot of dust, or a bit of dust, was getting in around the seal up the top. So they're pretty easy to just loosen and just punch in a tiny little bit. The elastics there, we push our computer back in there. That just stops it from flying out. I'll let you guess what's in those containers there. People quite often ask us if we'd buy another Jayco, and the answer is yes, absolutely. Price-wise, they're good, and weight's a big problem with these vans, I think, and Jayco have done a good job of actually building them, with weight in mind. And I've gone around the van and probably with a silicone gun and adhesive sealer, and pretty much every joint I can find, I've actually gone around with adhesive sealer and probably kept the dust out and glued it together a bit better. And I guess we've done probably 45,000 kilometres in this so far. A lot of it, so much of it's been on really bad roads. I haven't had an issue. No cupboards have fallen down. There's been no cracks. Nothing's fallen apart and broken. Maybe we're lucky, but I think the adhesive seal has helped. That's for sure. But no, very happy with it, and would go again with the same thing if anyone's interested in knowing that.